everyone, I am Plankara, and today we're going to continue rigging Shalom from Path to Nowhere. And slowly but surely working my way through getting the hair up on head turns. It's probably going to take a little bit, but so far I think my progress is pretty good. Still got few little things I want to tweak over here, but otherwise I think we're doing okay. Tends to be how it goes. I make some changes and then I need to tweak it, because when I start looking at something for too long, well, everything starts looking okay. Just how it goes, you know? Alright. So I just noticed something moving weirdly right there. Okay, yeah, it's sliding a little bit over to the right. So what I just did probably didn't help. Let's take another look here. Just pull this on over here. There we go. The details are all just very small, very tiny. So they stack up after a while as you keep making them. And things just gradually start looking nicer. It's just very time consuming. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that's better. There's maybe still a little bit right there. I guess I should fix that while I'm looking at it. Right now there's just like this little tiny light spot right there. It doesn't seem like it's being angled quite correctly. And this is the point that I'm kind of using as an anchor for everything else. This way I can see how everything else is moving relative to it, to kind of figure out how it should all be going. So I really do want it all right. Okay, I think that's fine now. So now I'm going to look back up into this area, the other area that I did yesterday. Let's take a look up there. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it's mostly looking okay. At least in the area that I'm immediately looking in. If you see a little bit curling kind of up there, but I don't remember working on that part quite as hard yesterday. So hopefully I can just slide him back into place there. Okay, that's already a lot better. Okay, now I'm looking right here at this part. So I'm wondering if I should, once again, if I should consider getting some eye tracker software. Probably make it a lot easier to tell exactly what I'm looking at for the moment. Because when I'm rigging like this, I do stare very intently. Just stare at it very intently for a little bit until I can kind of piece together exactly what about it's sliding and where I have to move it. No. Okay, that didn't help. I guess the tip needs to be higher up? Maybe something like this. I'm trying to avoid moving anything down there too much. Because I remember working pretty hard to get all that right, and it was all looking okay. It was all looking okay. A little better. Let's just pull it over to the right now. But since I have that spot looking kind of roughly how I want it, I'm trying to avoid tugging on it too much. Not quite. Okay, so how is this shaped? It kind of goes up like this, and then down like that. How does it look here? Like this. Down like that. Okay. Probably just gonna need to flail a little bit. It's all good. That is my artistic process. Flailing repeatedly until it looks good. It's been working for me. I'm not changing now. A little bit more. Just trying to make sure that this, I don't know, shadow crease, whatever you want to call it, is also shaped reasonably as I go about doing this. It's like I'm not smoothing it out too hard, but I don't want it to be overly crunchy. That'll just be distracting, you know? Okay. How about now? Oh yeah. Much closer. Let's see, where is it still sliding? Right there. I think that's actually on the front bang. That's where I'm looking right now, is right here. Let me take one more look. Yes. Just wanted to identify where in the mesh the problem was. Just needs to do something like this. There we go. Okay. And then maybe a little bit to the right. Still feel like I'm changing the shape overall. Okay. So I pushed it down, and I think now it's in kind of the right place. So now I can worry about shaping it. I do think it needs to be shaped a little bit more like this. Let me see, how does this triangle work here? I hope this mesh is fine. We'll see whether or not it is. Okay, so how's that part now? I don't know, I still feel like I'm changing the shape a little bit. Let me get a tiny brush. And see about just straightening this out a little. Because I think it mostly just needs to be a little bit straighter. I'll worry about the crunchiness later. Let's get the shape right. Okay, that's a little bit better. I'm gonna stare at it for a second here. Move things back and forth very slowly. It kind of helps me figure out where the problem is. Okay, it still kind of feels like it's being straightened. You can see here, this is not a straight curve. So let me take a look at the mesh here. Yeah, that's not gonna help me. There's like a spot that should be coming out more like that. I swear I can make that look good later. If this is the right shape. It feels like it got pulled out too far, but that does seem to be the shape I'm kind of looking for. Okay, experiment successful. I just kind of want to push things back over here. See if I can't get rid of some of the crunchiness around here. I kind of felt like some things were light and about there. Okay. Take another look. Okay, still a couple of things sliding about there, but I think I'll worry about that a little bit later. I fixed the problem that I needed right here. So I'll probably go fix that part once I need to stop looking away at some of the or once I need to look away from the parts a little bit higher up. Okay. So let's see, which part is bothering me now? Do I want to go start zigzagging my way up here, or do I want to fix this highlight that is still not right? Right now my heart says that highlight, that's not quite right. Okay. Going back in over here. I'm just gonna very gently move things and hope I didn't move it too much. I have a habit of moving it too much. I'm sure someday I will break that habit. Maybe that day will be today. Who knows? I'm doing my best. Okay. Let's take another look now. Still needs to come down a little bit, I think. Just pull this on down here. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Let's try there. Okay, I do need to bring this a little bit to the left, I think. Actually, let me stare a little bit longer here. 'Cause I don't think it's so much that I need to move that. As it is, that maybe the rest of it is in the wrong place. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the case here. So it looks like that. Alright, need to do some more intense staring. Okay. I think the tunnel is mostly correct. I just kind of want to bring this a little bit more to the left. I was trying very hard to only stare at that spot right there and nothing else and see if everything was actually in the right place or if I was seeing things. Okay. Okay, now I feel like it's curving in a bit too hard. This is a very delicate balance, isn't it? A few pixels here, a few pixels there. Eventually, I'll get it. Okay, other than some, like the stuff right here, I think this is actually looking pretty good. Let's see if I can fix the stuff over there. It's like they're all kind of connected, so probably a case where I'll have to be poking things around just a little bit in order to get everything in the right place. Just one of those things, you know? Okay. So what I'm seeing here is just this the angle changes a lot. Let's see. Where exactly should that change here? Okay. This is tricky. Very tricky indeed. But I'm pretty sure I can get it to do what I want in the end. It's my art after all. I do always win in the end. Okay, I did a little bit too much there. Still want this part to be a bit lower. Something like this. Now let's see here. I'm not actually sure. Okay, if I'm not sure, that's just a sign that I have to go take a look. I don't actually see nearly as much shifting anymore. There's still a little bit, but I think I got most of it. So that's nice. Let me see, how much is showing there? I don't think I can get away with something like that. That's gonna make that area way too dark. But I can do a little bit. So let's try to get a little bit over there. And just see what happens. I don't know, something like that. A little crunchy, but I can fix that later. Okay, I think this is gradually looking more and more correct. Let me go do another round of intense staring here. Okay, yeah, I don't see too much anymore. Well, that's good. I'll just try to fix a couple of things that I did see. Try to straighten out the triangles here. And if this is pretty good, I'll probably move on to the next area. I think that's pretty good. So next is going to be up here. Let's see. This strand is very distracting, but I don't really want to work on it right now, so I'm just going to take it out, assuming I can find it. Okay. There we go. We're just going to have a little bald spot right here. Let's get in there for amusing images. Okay, this strand actually isn't looking... This one here is actually not looking too bad. Like, there's some problems through here. I've been paying attention to the highlights, so I might still pay attention to that issue there. Let's get in there a little bit more, now that we've gotten the funny image. I'm seeing the character with varying degrees of bald spots. I just find vaguely amusing while I'm trying to work here. You gotta do stuff to keep yourself sane. Alright, here we go. Which one is that? Connecting... That one? Okay, cool. Found him. No, I don't think that helped. Let's see. What am I seeing here? Yeah, this is like being stretched out and pulled that way, so of course, pulling it more that way will definitely not help. What are you doing, silly brain? Did you get dyslexic again? Okay. Okay, that's too much. I think I'm actually just gonna get in there and make the changes myself real quick. Definitely closer. Still feels like it's being stretched out a little bit. Like, to an extent, it will look that way because, I mean, the head is turning, more of the strand will be shown. Of course, it's gonna look a little bit stretched. But right now, it's not quite right. Okay. So we just do tiny, tiny adjustments. Tiny, tiny adjustments. Okay. I told you, I'm trying to break that habit of moving things a little bit too much and then having to bring them back. And I don't know if today will be the day I succeed, but I'm trying. What is the issue that I'm seeing there? Alright, let me pay a little bit more attention to the area right around here. If I can get this underneath portion correct, that might give me another point of reference for where everything else should go. I do feel like that spot is really close to just being right. Just stretching a tiny, tiny bit. Now, where is that layer? Nope. Here behind. Where's it underneath? So underneath is what I was calling those. Nope, that's that one. Ah, shoot. Okay, let's take a look around. Just go through the list. Yep. I'll find it eventually. Okay, there it is. Oh, connecting underneath, front underneath. Okay. Somehow I missed that there were two there. Alright, now that I found it, let's take another look at what I wanted to change, because I forgot. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. And now I know where it is, so I can pretty easily make that change. I think this just has to go a little bit further this way. Like, I don't even think I have to move this part. Maybe I have to move it a little. Only a little, though. Here we go. Okay, and I'm only going to worry about the color right now. I can kind of see there's some distortion underneath there. But I think that's just going to be covered up, so I'm less concerned with it. No, I don't think I want to move that one. Just this one. Let's see, is that enough? No, it is not enough. Okay, let's see if that did it. Almost. It's kind of going up a little bit. Let's push it just very slightly down too. Okay, I think that's okay. So let's put this back. And now that I'm pretty confident that all that is in the right place, I can start worrying about getting all that into the right place too. So let's see. I can see a little bit of stretching in it. So let me really dig in and try to identify where that stretching is going. Let's see here. That's tricky, because like I can see it, it's like the shadow right here is getting a little bit bigger. So how does that look here? So we have this, it's like right up against the edge. And then we have a little circle here. Okay, so it needs to come down a little bit. It's definitely not the only problem. None of these seem to be sliding around. Okay, let me just try something. When in doubt, try something and see what happens. And I can kind of see just the way this is moving that this is like all being pushed down. So maybe if I shift everything this way, that will also help. It's worth a try. Okay, that did seem to help a little bit. I do see a little bit of shifting still, but it's not nearly as strong. Let's see, now I'm looking over here, where it's kind of connecting to this piece. What exactly is going on there? Intense staring continues. I'm kind of getting into some smaller details here. Okay, I think I have some ideas. And we just make very slight movements. Something like that. And just very, very gently pulling things around. I do think that helped through here a little bit. I still see a little bit of sliding. But here I moved it a little bit too far. Just a little bit. Let me try again. There we go. Okay, it's still shifting downward a little bit. So I'll try pushing it back up. Not you, you. Look, they're right next to each other. And that's my hand just wants to click on the wrong one. Okay, now we're not actually seeing enough of that shadow. So I need to push it back up a little. Just pulled it a little bit too far downward. Not a big deal. Okay, so that should... Does it? Not quite. Still a little bit of shifting there. And I do think that this has to be a little further up. Okay, maybe... I don't know, does this do what I want? Just experimenting with some small movement there. Get a little bit more of the shadow shape to show. Okay. I think that's getting the right amount of shadow to show. So why is it shifting like that? Why is it shifting like that? Questions I have to ask myself. So I am not quite sure. So here we have this kind of shape. It's very round. Do I have to send this up a little bit more? I might. Let's see if that's it. Something like that. No, that made it worse. That definitely made it worse. Don't think I want to hit undo just yet, though. As well as that definitely made it worse overall. I think I'm onto something here. Yeah, I definitely am. So I just kind of have to find the right ratio of up versus down. The nature of rigging. When it comes down to it, it really is just all about the ratio of up versus down. And left versus right. Okay, I'm getting close, I think. Just tiny adjustments. Don't want to overdo it. Okay, so now I'm seeing something on this shadow right there. It's like disappearing. Okay. Let's see, what makes that shadow not disappear? This way? I feel like that made it smaller, but... Okay, yes. Other way. I don't want to move it up too much, though. There's that little shadow and that little highlight. And this guy here. Yeah, I think that big one will help me a lot. Let's try to send him in the right place. Yeah, I think I can use this as a decent reference. Was it higher or lower? Man, I cannot remember now. What was I doing? Higher. Okay. It's alright, that's why I check. Now it's a little higher. How are we doing? Still not quite high enough, and I'm also looking at this shape right here. I want to take a look at him a little bit longer. So it just feels like there's some compression going on there. Let's see if that helps any. Like, I think a degree of shifting is gonna happen, but I still don't feel like this is quite right. There's just, like, something about this corner that just is not cooperating with me. I'm having trouble figuring out what the problem is. Art is hard. Never forget that. Art is hard. Let's see. What exactly is not working for me here? Looking over here right now. But so far I think that's actually okay. So I think it's staying in roughly the same place relative to this that I think it should. So I think that's good. Let's open up here a little bit. Okay, that definitely helped. I feel like I'm getting somewhere again. Sometimes I feel like I can get a little bit stuck and then I just look somewhere else and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Let's try it and see what happens. And actually, I think I lied about that being roughly in the right place. I think I just need to bring it out of touch. Okay. Let's see here. Right here. Let's see, what exactly is going on there? I think I kind of have to understand it before I can move it properly. Might be too much. A little bit too much. Is that good, or am I just, I don't know, placebo effect? Seeing stuff that's not there. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go try this one because now I'm seeing it move around. And I think fixing it will help me fix that. Everything is relative. Okay, what layer are you? You're underneath on the right side. Perfect. Okay. Let me hide that other strand. We're gonna get another funny bald spot here real quick. Okay, so yes, it was indeed another layer that was confusing me. Let's just push all this down. Try to get that spot into place before I worry about anything else. Let's take a look. Might need to hide some more here. Okay. Just to make sure I'm really digging in on the area that's bothering me. So far, it is looking pretty 3D to me, so that's nice. Even here, just where the strands are moving. Okay. So it's there. And then I think I pushed that a little bit too far to the right. Or left. Yes, left. I swear I know the difference between my left and right. I just get them confused a lot. It happens. It's odd because I almost feel like this part is rotating. But why do I feel like it's rotating? This highlight. Okay. So when I look at that highlight and the red part next to it, the way it kind of moves around feels like rotation. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Does that mean I push it further this way? Will that feel like less rotation? Let's find out. Yes, actually. That is exactly what I needed to do. Hooray, I'm glad it was that easy. Okay. And then we bring this down a bit. And out a bit. Yes. Yes, I believe it needs to go out a bit too. Something like that. Okay, cool. Alright, so with that there, I'm having a little bit of an easier time seeing what's going on down here. So let's see, what's happening to you? I think I need to put the strand back because the head moving around is actually distracting me. So there's like a slight stretch right here. Are you from... Okay, so this is actually from this layer. Which makes sense because I haven't done very much with this layer yet. Okay, so this needs to go a little bit higher. Something like that. Okay, now that stretch is gone. And wow, that's suddenly looking a lot better. Okay, now that I see here, that area that was bothering me before, I think it's a fairly similar thing to what I've been experiencing with a lot of this, in that... Let's see... I want it to be a very smooth curve, because that's how I draw hair. But this artist does not actually draw it completely smooth. You can see here that it goes up to here, and then there's like a little... like it's almost a little wave. So I think that might be what I'm seeing here. Man, art style. Causing all kinds of problems here. Okay, that wasn't quite it, but I think the idea is sound. I just need to find the right spot to do it. That's gonna be hard. I swear it's like right here. Okay, that is better. It's not quite there, but it is better. Do I actually just need to adjust the underneath? Do I just need to pull something down here, like that, in order to get the effect right? No. At least not there. I think the other one was pretty good, though. I think that was a good choice. Okay. Gonna do some more intense staring here. Okay. I think I have an idea. Just a tiny bit there. Okay, I don't really see the slide anymore. I see a little bit of stretch, but I think that's to be expected because her head is turning. Cool, I think I found it. We'll see if tomorrow agrees. Because I have been finding just little things I want to tweak pretty much every day. That's also normal. Like, it gets hard to stare at this for that long. Yeah, and I think the way these stretch is entirely correct. Okay. Let's go turn on this guy right there. So now I think I can start worrying about his weird, bad movement. Man, it looks like it's pulsing. Okay. And I'll worry about the other strands connecting to this later. One thing at a time. First, we gotta make this thing stop pulsing and squirming so much. Because, oh boy, there's a lot of stuff there. Lots of little things to fix. May not do the entire thing before I move on to the rest of the part, but I do kind of want to get to stop squirming in my peripheral because it's been bothering me. Okay, I should focus on this part right here. That's extremely squirmy. And let's hide... Where are you? Okay, no, I want that one. Okay, there we go. I'll hide that one for now, so this way it doesn't distract me. And we'll focus on getting this little area right through here. This part, and this part especially. And the location of the highlight, of course. Basically, there's a lot to do. Sometimes it feels like my work will never be done. So let's see here. Like, I can definitely see what's going on, but how to fix it is another thing entirely. And not you. Here we are. This one. Yeah, that was definitely too much. It's okay, I get the feeling that there's gonna be a lot of back and forth here. This is a pretty big strand of hair. With lots going on. that's going on. Okay, so I need a little bit more pointiness right there. Right where it starts, right where that shadow spot starts becoming a little bit lighter. Gotta make it pointy. And I need to pull this back a little bit to kind of accommodate that. But it's okay, because I saw that was wrong too. Okay, that spot's looking a little better, but this part is not. Not nearly pointy enough. Gotta make it extra pointy. I know you're trying to be careful, Self, but gotta hold nothing back here. Bring on the pointiness. Let's go. Really bring it on. Sometimes you just gotta be fearless. Okay. Made it really pointy there. Let's see if that was too much. I don't think so. Like, it's not right yet, but... not because it was too much. I'll take it. Like, a lot of it was just from my desire to make things round. Okay. I think might be reaching my limit of what I can see for today, because like I can see there's a ton of things wrong there, and my brain is just like, I have no idea how to fix some of this. So let's see about decrunchifying some things, because I remember leaving a few things just a little bit crunchy. And then I'll call it for today, because stamina for this, it's not there yet. Gotta work on that. It's okay, I'll get there. I believe in myself. I've done plenty of things to make me believe that this too will be something I figure out. Okay, do that. Decrunchify things. Yeah, I think so. Get funny floating hair now. A funny bald spot. Okay, yeah, I think that's looking okay. Got a little bit of crunchiness right there. Let's do something about that real quick. And just kind of straighten it out here. It's like I put lots of vertices around these spots, so this way I could hopefully get rid of a lot of crunchiness in these areas like this. How is that? Let's take a look. I don't really want to check for crunchies too zoomed in, because that sounds like a good way to start just eternally poking at one area forever and ever. Until the heat death of the universe. Trust me, you don't want to be working on one piece of art until the heat death of the universe. Too many things to do here. Okay. There we go, that's better, I think. Looks like I actually took care of most of the crunchiness as I was working. That's nice. Got a little bit right here. Let me see, where are my connecting hair here? Just kind of straighten things out a little bit here. Don't really need to do too much. It doesn't look that bad. Just a little bit meh. Still a little bit meh. Let's try again. Alright. It's looking a little better. Still got a bit of crunch around the strand here, so let's take a look at that. Take a look at that before the end. Oop. And slipped. Okay, I think that's a bit better. Some of this is just how the hair was drawn. You can see it's a little bit wavy through there. Okay. That's not entirely right. Let me go fix that. Moved a vertex up here that I should not have. This one, I think. Something like that. There we go. Now there should be enough space there. Okay. Yeah, and I mean there's still some things I have to edit, but I've been mostly focusing on the part through here. And kind of the areas around it. So yeah, I guess I'll just leave it there and we can have half-bald Shalom winking at us while we prepare for tomorrow. So, thank you all for coming, and if you'd like me to take a look at your own creative projects, whether that be art, writing, coding, game design, any creative pursuit you can think of, feel free to message or at me on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll take a look and maybe leave some comments. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.